benedicite, what early tongue so sweet saluteth me? Ha ha, young son, it argues a distempered head so soon to bid good morrow to thy bed. Or, if not so, then here I hit it right. Our Romeo hath not been to bed tonight.
That last is true.
The sweeter rest was mine. God pardon sin, wast thou with Rosaline?
With Rosaline? My ghostly father, no. I have forgot that name. And that name's Woe.
There's my good son. But where hast thou been then?
I'll tell thee ere thee ask it me again. I have been feasting with mine enemy. When, on a sudden, one hath wounded me, that's by me wounded. Both our remedies within thy help and holy physic lies.
Be plain, good son, and homely in thy drift. Riddling confession finds but riddling shrift.
Then plainly know my heart's dear love is set on the fair daughter of rich Capulet. As mine on hers, so hers is set on mine, and all combined save what thou must combine by holy marriage. When and where and how we met, we wooed and made exchange of vow. I'll tell thee as we pass, but this I pray, that thou consent to marry us today.
Holy Saint Francis. What a change is here. Is Rosaline that thou didst love so dear, so soon forsaken? Young men's love then lies not truly in their hearts, but in their eyes. What a deal of brine hath washed thy cheeks for Rosaline? How much salt water thrown away in waste? Thy old groans ring yet in mine ears. Lo, here upon thy cheek the stain doth sit of an old tear that is not washed off yet. If ever thou wast thyself, and these woes thine, thou and these woes were all for Rosaline. And art thou changed? Pronounce this sentence then. Women may fall when there's no strength in men.
Thou didst chide me oft for loving Rosaline.
For doting, not for loving, pupil mine.
And badest me bury love.
Not in a grave, one to lay in, another to pull out.
I pray thee chide not. She whom I love now doth grace for grace and love for love allow. The other did not so.
Come, young waverer, come go with me. In one respect I'll thy assistant be, for this alliance may so happy prove to turn your household rancor to pure love.
Oh, let us hence! I stand on some haste!
Wise and slow, they stumble that run fast.
Where the devil should this Romeo be? Came he not home tonight?
Not to his father's. I spoke to his man.
Why, that same pale, hard-hearted wench, that Rosaline torments him so that he will sure run mad.
Tybalt, the kinsman's old Capulet, has sent a letter to his father's house.
A challenge on my life!
Romeo will answer it.
Any man that can write may answer a letter.
Nay, who will answer the letter's master how he dares, being dared.
Alas, poor Romeo, he is already dead, stabbed with the white wench's black eye, shot through the ear with a love song, the very pin of his heart cleft with the blind bow-boy's butt shaft. And is he a man to encounter Tybalt?
Why, what is Tybalt?
More than a prince of cats, I can tell you. Oh, he's the courageous captain of compliments. He fights as you sing a song, keeps time, distance, and proportion. A rest needs minimum rest. 1, 2, and a third in your bosom. The very butcher of a silk button, a duelist. A gentleman of the very first house of the first and second cause. Ah, the immortal passado, the puto revex, the hate.
The what?
The pox of such antic, lisping, affecting fantasticos. These new tuners of that scent, a very good blade, a very tall man. Why, is not this a lamentable thing, grand sir, that we should be thus affected by these strange flies, these fashion mongers, these pantomimoires, who stand so much on the new form that they cannot sit at ease on the old bench? Oh, their bones, their bones.
Here comes Romeo! Here comes Romeo!
Without his grow like a dry herring. Flesh, how art thou fishified? And now we see for the numbers that Petrarch flowed in. Laura to his lady was but a kitchen wench. Dido a dowdy, Cleopatra a gypsy. Helen and Harold, Hildebrand and Harlots. Signor Romeo, bonjour. There's a French salutation to your French slop. You gave us the counterfeit fairly last night. Good morrow to you both. What counterfeit did I give you? The slip, sir, the slip. Can you not conceive? Pardon, good Mercutio. My business was great, and in such a case as mine, a man may strain courtesy. That's as much to say, such a case as yours constrains a man to bend his knee. Meaning, to courtesy. Thou hast most kindly hit it. A most courteous exposition. Nay, I am the very pink of courtesy. Pink for flower. Right. I knew it when I rose this morning. Well said. Thought for better that you kept mum. Come between us, good Benvolio. My wit's faint. Meaning he fears to continue the contest. Nay, if our wits run the wild goose chase, I am done. But thou hast more of the wild goose in one of thy wits than I am sure I have in my whole 5. thou claimest 4.5 more of wit than thou hast. Why is not this better now than running for love? Now thou art sociable. Now thou art Romeo. Now thou art what thou art, by art as well by nature. For this driveling love is like a great ape that runs bobbing up and down to hide his bauble in a hole.
Stop there, stop there.
Thou desirest me to stop in my tale?
Thou wouldst else have made thy tail large.
Oh, thou art deceived. I would have made it short, for I was come to the whole depth of my tale, and meant indeed to occupy the argument no longer.
Thy tales outlast thy wit by many words.
Here's good Lagear.
A sail, a sail!
Two, a shirt and a smock.
Peter?
Anon.
My fan, Peter.
Good Peter, to hide her face, for her fan's the fair face of the Jew.
God give you good morrow, gentlemen.
God give you good afternoon, fair gentlewoman.
Is it good afternoon?
Tis no less, I tell ye, for the hand of the dial is now upon the prick of noon.
Oh, out upon you! What a man are you?
One gentlewoman that God hath made for himself to mar.
Oh, by my troth, it is well said. For himself to mar, quoth he. Gentlemen, can any of you tell me where I may find the young Romeo?
I can tell you, but young Romeo will be older when you have found him than he was when you sought him. Ugh. I am youngest of that name, for lack of a worse.
If you be he, sir, I desire some confidence with you.
And she will invite him to some supper.
Romeo has at last a love that loves him back. In once pursuit of beauty that misled him. Now that she is liberated, he will be happy. Love always her who is grateful for that love. Nay, more than grateful, surprised. Nay, more than surprised, astonished, stupefied, dazed, dumb, flatulent with love. Romeo, will you come to your father's? We'll be having supper there.
I will follow you.
Farewell, ancient lady, farewell. Lady, lady, lady.
Marry, farewell. I pray you, sir, what saucy merchant was this that was so full of his roguery?
A gentleman nurse that loves to hear himself talk, and will speak more in a minute than he will stand to in a month.
Oh, if he say anything against me, I'll take him down, if he were lustier than he is, and 20 such jacks. And if I cannot, I'll find those that shall. Scurvy knave, I am none of his flirt gills. I am none of his games mates. And thou must stand by too, and suffer every knave to use me at his pleasure.
I saw no man use you at his pleasure. If I had, my weapon should quickly have been out. I warrant you. I dare draw as soon as another man, if I see occasion, in a good quarrel, and along my side.
Oh, now I am so vexed that every part about me quivers! Scurvy knave, I pray you so would. And as I told you, my young lady bid me inquire you out. What she bid me say, I will keep to myself. But first, let me tell ye, if ye should lead her into a fool's paradise, as they say, it were very gross kind of behavior, as they say, for the gentlewoman is young. Therefore, if you should see a couple with her, truly it were an ill thing to be able to do any gentlewoman, and very weak dealing.
Nurse, commend me to thy lady and mistress. I protest unto
Oh,
thee.
good heart, and in faith I will tell her as much. Lord, Lord, she will be a joyful woman.
What wilt thou tell her, nurse? Thou didst not let me speak.
I will tell her, sir, that you do protest, which, as I take it, is a gentlemanlike offer.
Bid her devise some means to come to Shrift this afternoon, and there she shall, at Friar Lawrence's cell, be shrived and married. Here is for thy pains.
No, truly, sir, not a penny.
Go to, I say you shall.
This afternoon? Well, sir, she shall be there.
Farewell, be trusty, and I'll quit thy pains. Farewell, commend me to thy mistress.
Ah, now God in heaven bless thee. Hark you, sir.
What sayest thou, my dear nurse?
Is your man's secret? Did you never hear said, two may keep counsel if one is dead?
I warrant thee, my man's as true as steel.
Oh, well, sir, my mistress is the sweetest lady. Lord, when she was a little prating thing. Oh, there is a nobleman in town, one Paris, that would fain lay night aboard. But she, good soul, had as lief see a toad, a very toad, as see him. Oh, I anchor her times and tell her that Paris is the proper man. But I'll warn you that as soon as I say so, she looks as pale as any cloud in the versal world. Doth not Rosemary and Romeo both begin with a letter?
Aye, nurse, what of that? Both with an R?
Oh, mocker. That's the dog's name. R is for the... No, I know it begins with another letter.
Oh.
Oh.
The prettiest verse of it, of you and Rosemary, that it would do you good to hear it.
Nurse, commend me to thy lady.
Aye, 1,000 times.
Anon.
Peter, take my fan and go before. And apace!
The clock struck 9 when I did send the nurse. In half an hour, she promised to return. Perhaps she cannot meet him. That's not so. Oh, she's lame! Love's herald should be thoughts, which 10 times faster glide than the sun's beams. Now is the sun upon the highmost hill of this day's journey, and from 9 to 12 is 3 long hours, yet she is not come. Had she affections and warm, youthful blood, she would be as swift in motion as a ball. My words would bandy her to my sweet love, and his to me. But old folks, many fain as they were dead, unwieldy, heavy, slow, and pale as lead. She comes. Oh, honey nurse, what news? Hast thou met with him? Send thy man away.
Peter is at the gates.
Now, good sweet nurse, why lookest thou sad? Though news be sad, yet tell them merrily. If good, thou shamest the music of sweet news by playing it to me with so sour a face.
Oh, I am a weary. Give me leave a while. Father, how my bones ache. What a chance I have had.
I would thou hadst my bones and I thy news. Nay, come, I pray thee, speak. Sweet, sweet nurse, speak.
What haste? Can you not stay a while? Do you not see that I am out of breath?
How art thou out of breath? When thou hast breath to say to me that thou art out of breath. The excuse thou dost make in this delay is longer than the tale thou dost excuse. Is it good or bad? Answer to that. Say either, and I'll say the circumstance. Let me be satisfied. Is it good or bad?
Oh, you have made a simple choice. You know not how to choose a man. Romeo? Oh, no, not he. Well, his face be better than any man's, and yet his leg excels all man's. And for a hand, and a foot, and a body, though they be not to be talked on, yet they are past compare. He is not the flower of courtesy, but I'll warrant he's as gentle as a lamb. Go thy ways, wench. Serve God. What? Have you dined at home?
No, but all this I did know before. Come, what says he of our marriage? What of that?
Oh, Lord, how my head aches. What a head have I! It beats as it would fall in 20 pieces. Oh, my back. Do you have a sigh? My back. Beshrew your heart for setting me about to catch my death with his johnson up and down.
In faith, I'm sorry thou art not well. Good sweet nurse, what says my love?
Your love says, like an honest gentleman, and a courteous, and a kind, and a handsome, and I warrant a virtuous. Where's thy mother?
What? Where's my mother? Why, she is within. How oddly thou repliest.
Your love says, like an honest gentleman, where is your mother? Are you so hot? Is this the poultice for my achy bones? Henceforward do your messages yourself.
You're such a coil. Come, what says Romeo?
Have you consent to go to confession today?
I have.
Get you to Friar Lawrence's cell. There stays you a husband to make you a